It's time for the children's message. Humphrey says, "Are there any kids out there?" Do you remember this week at VBS we learned about Moses? Now we're going to learn more of God's story.
God is forever. God was here before the beginning of the world. Then, He made everything. God was here when baby Moses was floating in a basket in a crocodile-filled river. God sent Pharaoh's daughter to pull him out and keep him safe. God was here when the Israelites escaped from Egypt and outran the Egyptian army by running through a sea. God was here when Deborah had to help scared Barak lead an army to battle. And God's team won. God was here when the Israelites were far from home, living as prisoners in another country. And God even helped them get home and build a new temple. God came here in a very physical way by sending His Son Jesus as a baby. God was here in Jesus when Jesus grew up and died on the cross for us. God was here when Jesus beat death and came back to life. God was here again when He poured out the Holy Spirit on the first Christians. They had tongues of fire over their head and could speak languages they didn't even know. Saul got to meet God on the road to Damascus on his way to hurt Christians. Instead, Saul became Paul and started telling everyone about Jesus because he had met God. And God will be forever in heaven, an amazing place where we can live with Him forever too. God always was, is now, and always will be. God is forever.
Don't leave yet. We have an experiment with Miss Mary. Today we're going to part a pepper seed. You're going to need a few supplies. You're going to need water, dish soap, pepper, and a low dish, like a casserole dish. Don't worry, you can gather the supplies after you watch the video. Miss Mary put a small amount of water in a dish, sprinkled lots of pepper on top. Now she's going to put some dish soap right on the end of her finger. Just a little bit, not too much. Watch what happens when she puts her finger in. Wow! Did you see that? God's power is amazing. Miss Mary's telling us that when Moses put his stick down, the sea parted. Let's watch it again, just for fun. When you do your experiment, don't forget, God's power is amazing. I'll see you next time. Get it? Sea, like the Red Sea.